Okay, so just one look at this issue and you can see it is firmly outside my wheelhouse and what I regularly read. I am, like I said, superhero, flights and tights. That is my jam. I do read other things, and actually there's stuff coming up on this list that may surprise you that I've read and enjoyed. So I do like stuff outside of the superhero genre, but this one went well outside of that. Folks, I'm Haussmann Comics. Thank you for hitting like, hitting subscribe if you're not already. Consider becoming a member if that's something you're into. If not, that's fine too. If you're just joining me on this issue for whatever reason, I've been reading the 100 greatest comics of all time according to a 2018 poll by shelfdust.com. Link in the description, or stay tuned for the next 100 weeks. Anyway, let's dive into Graffiti Kitchen, number 1. It is a one-shot from the very defunct Tundra Publishing called Graffiti Kitchen by Eddi Campbell. Have you even heard of this one? I'd never heard of it till I read this list. Or are you a fan of my channel and a huge 1993 indie comic connoisseur? Because that's possible. And the Google machine was actually less than helpful in telling me about this issue. That honestly tells me that the critics are putting this issue on their lists so they can seem intellectual and self-important and pretentious. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's what it feels like to me. This was written and drawn by Eddi Campbell. Over the years, he has done several semi-autobiographical comics about a character named Alec Macgarry, and this is one of such comics. Eddi Campbell himself has worked on some books like Captain America and Hellblazer. His most notable work is alongside Alan Moore in the series From Hell, which was adapted into a Johnny Depp film. Anyway, back to Graffiti Kitchen. Alec is in his 20s and he's an artist. He hooks up with a girl named Georgette, and then when they drift apart a bit, he ends up dating her mother Jane. We see some of their relationship and hurdles that come from their age difference, and the fact that he's still in love with Georgette. But reading this gave me a bit of chronological whiplash, like it's all over the place. The character models are kind of changing page for page, because like, this is not good art in my opinion. Better than anything I could do, but like, not great. You can tell when a character is supposed to be one character, but like sometimes their hair color is a little different or just things. And there's so many characters coming and going. You're like, who's that supposed to be in this one? Like I said, it's really not for me. Like there are some great things here, and maybe I'm just not educated enough to be picking up on the brilliance of it all. I read comic books to escape reality, not just relive my own inadequacies from past relationships. Also, like in my opinion, this isn't even a comic book. It is not even sequential art. It is a story that happens to have pictures along with it. I don't want to call it a picture book, but like, there's no speech bubbles, there's no anything. It's just, here's a piece of story, and here's a picture that goes with it, and it's mostly scribbles. And like, realistically, I think I would have gotten more into this had I just read the story. The art that comes with it ruins the story a little bit and detracts from it. So, because of all of it, like I said, it's legacy, never heard of it, barely heard of Eddi Campbell. It was called Graffiti Kitchen because Jane had a bunch of kids of her own and friends of theirs and foster kids that came through, and she let them write in the kitchen, and the kitchen looked like graffiti. And that wasn't really a part of the story, it just was there. Anyway, because of all that, bottom of the list for Graffiti Kitchen. Sorry, Eddi Campbell, if you're watching. That's my opinion, and I'm Hoss. This is my list. From someone else's list. Anyway, stay Hossy, you guys. Maybe next week will be more positive. It will be.